Hey guys, Kenwickup here, and remember this guy? Um, if you've been on my channel for a while, or review for a while, or have just gone back and watched some of my videos from the LEGO Transformers playlist, you might have seen this guy, which was my interpretation of a LEGO G1 Galvatron. And yes, I surprisingly, I still have it, and only recently I decided I wanted to do something with it. That would be kind of cool. Basically, from time to time, I do this thing where I have a Lego build, and I act as if I am a company or something, and I make an add-on that would be sold separately in my mind if it was in stores, or online or something like that. Now, the whole point of this video is not for this character exactly. Today we're actually going to be taking a look at a add-on, I guess, pack you can call it, which basically turns this guy into Megatron. So we're going to get started. Basically, it involves a lot of swapping of parts that would be included in the pack. So, we're going to get started with that. First thing is this piece right here. This singular piece right here gets swapped out. And replaced with this piece, which then goes in the exact spot where that was. Then all these purple pieces on the sides come off as well and are replaced with these other gray ones, which take their place. We're just gonna sort of put him in his robot-esque mode, his what's meant to be his robot mode. That way it'll be, come on, I still have this problem with this build. Hold on. The hinge gets stuck sometimes. But yeah, this would be his robot mode. This would be his head. It would go on like that, but since the piece is replaced, it doesn't anymore. This is when the sort of main noticeable details start getting replaced. Like this whole chest piece here comes off and gets replaced with this one. You see it's Megatron rather than Galvatron. These pieces back here on the back of the feet are replaced by gray. This red piece, which will come in handy later, just fits on right here. Put the arms down, and you have the turret. Now, obviously, this isn't accurate to the color scheme, so what you do is you take it off right here, set that off to the side, replace it with this one, which then replaces and goes on the arm, and then last but not least, you put on the Megatron head, and now you have your Megatron replacing your Galvatron. Now, I didn't alter the main build in any way, but I found a way that I thought was pretty neat to get him to have a completely different transformation from Galvatron, while at the same time having the exact same main body, and I think I pulled it off okay. It's not too great, but I think I did okay. I'm gonna show that off here. Transforming him. Let's move this over a little bit. There we go. Pull this piece off. Again, this will be used later. Pop the head off. And yes, it is crazy amounts of parts forming, because this was based off my old building style of Transformers, where I didn't feel as bad with having parts forming on it as I do now. Now, I don't really like to have any parts forming. But since this is an older base, I just decided it would be okay. But transformation, for the most part, is very similar until a certain part. So, same as Galvatron, you take the chest plate off, fold this down, and put this back on. But instead of putting it on in the middle, you put it over on the side instead of in the center, like so. So that goes on like that. The legs come here. This is where the piece that is important will come in, and we'll peg onto the back to lock those legs in place. Now these will fold up. This one will fold in. This one will sort of just rotate around and stay out like that. You're starting to see a little bit of the shape of the gun here, maybe. Then more parts forming. Take and you pop the sockets out of the ball joints and reattach it on only this one ball joint here. That gives it more of a gun shape. And also, if you want, you could angle the handle more, like so. I like doing that just because it makes it look more fluent. This piece, you then rotate upwards. Set that in the background for now. Take the head, and you're going to separate it in two main parts. If you look on the back, you'll notice this panel is a different color gray than the rest, and that's basically strategically placed so that you know where the split in the parts is, so you could easily take these two parts apart. Take this gun barrel, put it right here. Whoops. Fix that real quick. Put it there. Get on there. There you go. Okay, now that's in the right spot. Other part of the head, the top part of the head goes right here to keep the legs together a bit more, and then the other half of the head comes and fits right here into this awkward looking gap to fill it out. And then you have your gun mode for Megatron. Now, I'm pretty proud of this mode. It didn't come out too great, but I am proud of it. Of course, you could come around and you could hold it like a gun. This is where the trigger would be. So, it looks better from the side than it does head on, but this is really the only side that I'll be viewing it from, which is from this angle. So I think that's pretty nice. Pew pew. But yeah, that's the add-on / bonus pack that I built. Another sort of neat thing is all the parts that were on Galvatron sort of come together and make a tiny spaceship. That's pretty neat. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button down below. This took a lot of time to figure out, and I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that like button to show me that you did like it. Because this was really difficult to figure out how to get that weird turret thing to actually become a gun without changing the build. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell if you haven't already, to make sure you don't miss out on any new content from the channel. And I'll see you guys later.